Throughout history, millions of soldiers carried rifles that became symbols of their time, enduring the most brutal conflicts and shaping the course of wars. Today, those same rifles hold a different kind of power, the ability to connect us directly to the past. In 2025, many legendary military surplus rifles remain available to civilians. Each of these weapons tells its own unique story, etched in steel and wood, and carries with it the weight of battles fought long ago. These rifles are not just firearms. They're tangible pieces of history that you can hold in your hands, feel the craftsmanship, and even sense the legacy of those who wielded them. As these legendary rifles continue to surface in surplus markets, the opportunity to own a piece of this history is still very much alive. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting to explore the world of military surplus, each of these rifles has something special to offer. From their battlefield origins to their place in modern collections, let's dive into the most notable surplus rifles still available this year. Take the Type 99 Arasaka, for example. This rifle represents Japan's final answer to modern warfare. Adopted in 1939, it was designed not just as a military weapon, but as a response to the lessons learned from the Russo-Japanese War, evolving into a model specifically built for the Pacific Theater. The Type 99 Arasaka was chambered in the powerful 7.7 by 58 mm cartridge, making it comparable in power to the best European rifles of the time. It was uniquely adapted for the harsh conditions of island warfare, featuring a dust cover to protect its internal mechanisms from the sand and debris that often caused problems for other firearms in the Pacific's volcanic terrain. What makes this rifle stand out, beyond its robust build, is its ability to endure the tough conditions of the battlefield. It was made to function in humid jungles, across coral atolls, and during amphibious assaults, environments that would render many other rifles useless. It also included features that were unique to it, such as an anti-aircraft sight and a dust cover. Though relatively lightweight for its power class, the Type 99 still faced challenges, such as ammunition scarcity, making it difficult and expensive to shoot regularly today. Another example is the Carano M91 series. A rifle with a complex legacy, the Carano M91 served Italy through 2 world wars. Despite its controversial history, it remains a significant piece of military history. Designed in 1891 by Salvatore Carano, this rifle was an attempt by Italy to modernize its military in the late 19th century. The M91 featured an end-lock clip-feeding system, allowing soldiers to load 6 rounds quickly. This gave Italian infantry a significant advantage over other armies still relying on single-shot rifles. Chambered in the 6.5 by 52 mm Carano cartridge, it saw action in the brutal conditions of World War I's Alpine Front and the deserts of North Africa during World War II. While its performance was solid, its history is marked by controversy, which continues to affect its perception among collectors today. However, for those interested in military history, the M91 is an affordable option with a fascinating story. Its historical significance and relatively low cost make it an excellent starting point for those beginning to collect surplus rifles. If you're looking for a rifle with a fascinating intersection of history, the Turkish Mauser Model 1938 could be the one. This rifle stands as a testament to Turkey's efforts in modernizing its military in the early 20th century. Using the well-regarded German Mauser 98 action, it combined parts from various sources, including Turkish and even some German-made components. The result was a unique rifle that tells a story of East meeting West, as it symbolized both the decline of the Ottoman Empire and Turkey's rise as a modern nation under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. The Turkish Mauser Model 1938 is a great example of how firearms can have multiple layers of history in a single design. Some rifles feature Ottoman script, while others may display modern Turkish markings or even German proof marks, creating a blend of cultures and eras in one firearm. With its unique components and historical importance, this rifle provides collectors with a fascinating piece of military history that bridges the gap between old empires and modern states. Then we have the Swiss K31, a rifle that epitomizes Swiss craftsmanship. Adopted in 1931, the K31 is renowned for its precision engineering and innovative design. One of its standout features is the straight pull bolt mechanism, which allows for faster follow-up shots compared to traditional bolt-action rifles. This design, along with its chambering in the 7.5 by 55 mm Swiss cartridge, made the K31 a favorite among those who value precision shooting. What sets the K31 apart, however, is the exceptional attention to detail in its production. Many K31 rifles come with detailed service records, showing which soldier used them, including shooting scores and maintenance history. This level of documentation is nearly unmatched in military surplus rifles, making the K31 a sought-after piece for collectors. While the rifle is a joy to shoot and its craftsmanship is impeccable, the downside is its increasing rarity and the high cost of ammunition, which can make maintaining one expensive over time. In the world of bolt-action rifles, few are as iconic as the Leenfield No. 4 Mk1, which served as the backbone of the British Empire during and after World War II. Known for its smooth and rapid bolt action, the Leenfield earned its reputation as one of the most reliable rifles ever produced. The No. 4 Mki's ability to fire multiple rounds quickly made it a formidable weapon on the battlefield, with soldiers famously able to fire 30 rounds in a minute, an astonishing rate for a bolt-action rifle. The Leenfield's versatility and reliability across a range of climates, from the freezing cold of the Arctic to the heat of the tropics, made it indispensable to Commonwealth forces. Even today, the No. 4 Mki remains a popular rifle among surplus collectors, thanks to its extensive service history and the continued availability of parts. However, it's not without its issues. The weight of the rifle can make long periods of carrying uncomfortable, and some variants show signs of wear from years of service. Still, its historical significance and solid performance ensure that it remains a favorite for military surplus enthusiasts. The Mauser K98K is a standout in surplus rifles, known for its bolt-action design and reliability. Adopted by Germany in 1935, it refined the Mauser action, making it one of the most dependable rifles of its time. Its controlled round feed system ensured superior feeding reliability, and the precision of its parts made it a favorite among collectors. Chambered in the powerful 8mm Mauser cartridge, the K98K delivered remarkable accuracy and stopping power. Wartime models even showed attention to detail and quality that surpassed many other military firearms. The K98K's influence continues in modern sporting rifles. However, with many post-war reproductions and mixed parts in the surplus market, collectors need to be cautious about authenticity. The recoil from the 8mm cartridge can also be strong, which may make long shooting sessions uncomfortable. Despite these challenges, the K98K remains a prized piece of military history, with prices ranging from $800 to $2,500 depending on condition. Moving on to a rifle that has become almost synonymous with rugged durability, we find the Moseneg series, which was adopted by Russia in 1891 and became one of the most iconic rifles of the 20th century. From the icy front lines of World War I to the harsh winters of the Eastern Front in World War II, the Moseneg earned a reputation for being a tough, reliable workhorse. The rifle was chambered in the 7.62x 54 mmR cartridge, a powerful round that could deliver substantial stopping power while maintaining its durability in extreme conditions. The Moseneg is not known for its refinement or smoothness, but rather for its functional design. Its simple construction allowed for mass production, and it could be manufactured and maintained with minimal tools, making it ideal for wartime conditions. Despite these drawbacks, the Moseneg remains one of the most affordable surplus rifles on the market today, with prices ranging from $300 to $600. No list of legendary military rifles would be complete without the M1 Garand, one of the most celebrated firearms in military history. Known for its role in World War II and the Korean War, the M1 Garand was the rifle that gave American forces a decisive edge on the battlefield. It was the first semi-automatic rifle to be issued to the military on a large scale, and it allowed soldiers to fire 8 rounds as fast as they could pull the trigger, an incredible leap in firepower compared to the bolt-action rifles used by other armies. The Garand's gas-operated semi-automatic action, chambered in .30-06 Springfield, combined rapid-fire capability with substantial stopping power, which proved to be a game-changer during the intense battles of the World War II. The iconic ping of the empty in-block clip ejecting became a trademark sound of battle, though it rarely gave away American positions as it is often believed. For collectors, the M1 Garand is not just a rifle but a piece of American history, and its reliability and performance in combat have made it an enduring favorite. For a more modern surplus rifle, the SKS offers a unique position in the surplus market. Designed by Sergei Semenov in the Soviet Union during the late 1940s, the SKS was a transitional weapon that bridged the gap between bolt-action rifles and the emerging concept of assault rifles. Chambered in the 7.62 by 39 mm cartridge, which would later be used in the legendary AK-47, the SKS was an immediate success in Soviet infantry units. What makes the SKS such an appealing rifle is its combination of rugged simplicity and reliability. The semi-automatic action made it faster than traditional bolt-action rifles, and its compact design made it more suitable for the demands of modern warfare. The rifle's fixed magazine and ability to perform well in a variety of conditions ensured that it remained in service for many years after its introduction. However, the SKS isn't without its limitations. The heavy trigger pull and basic sights make long-range accuracy difficult, and the fixed magazine, while simple, limits its capacity and reloading speed compared to more modern rifles. Additionally, the corrosive surplus ammunition often associated with the SKS requires careful cleaning to avoid damage to the rifle's bore. Still, the SKS remains one of the best values in military surplus rifles, with prices ranging from $450 to $750 depending on the variant and condition. Finally, we arrive at the Springfield M1A, a modern take on the classic M14 rifle. While it isn't a true military surplus rifle, the M1A is still deeply rooted in military history. Developed as a civilian version of the M14, the M1A incorporates many of the same features that made the military M14 so successful. With a gas-operated semi-automatic action and chambered in .308 Winchester, the M1A offers the same level of reliability and performance that its military counterpart did during the Cold War and beyond. The M1A is an excellent rifle for those who want a piece of military history without dealing with the scarcity and complexities of true surplus rifles. It's built to modern standards, so it offers superior accuracy and a smoother shooting experience compared to older surplus rifles. The downside, however, is the higher price point, with M1A rifles typically costing between $1,300 and $2,800 depending on the configuration. Additionally, while the M1A shares much of the same look and feel as the M14, it lacks the historical provenance that comes with owning an original military surplus rifle. So what's next for military surplus rifles in 2025? The market will continue to evolve, but one thing is certain: the stories they carry are timeless, and the opportunity to connect with the past is something that will never go out of style. Whether you're looking for a piece of history to add to your collection or simply want to learn more about these legendary firearms, there's never been a better time to dive into the world of surplus rifles. Each rifle is more than just a weapon. It's a reminder of the struggles, triumphs, and sacrifices of the past. As collectors and enthusiasts, we have the unique opportunity to preserve these artifacts and ensure that their stories live on for future generations. So, whether you're in it for the history, the craftsmanship, or the thrill of the hunt, military surplus rifles will always be a fascinating and rewarding journey into the past.